Hello everyone, this is Avahita, Assistant Professor of CSE Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Here I am going to discuss some topics about the subject Database Management System. Let us discuss about the topic Entity Relationship Models. The ER model stands for an entity relationship model. So it is a high level data model and it was proposed by Peter Chen in 1976. The ER model is a logical representation of an enterprise data. So ER model is a diagrammatic representation of the logical structure of a database. So it describes the relationship among the entities and attributes and it acts as the best tool to communicate with the entire system. These diagrams or the graphical representation of the flow of data and information. So these diagrams are most commonly used in business organization to make the data travel easy. The following are the main components and the symbols in the ER diagrams. First one is rectangle. So this rectangle symbol represents the entity types. Ellipse symbol it represents the attributes. Diamond symbol represents the relationship types, and the lines, that is, they act as the links of the attributes to the entity types and entity types with the other relation types. Now, the primary key of the attributes which are underlined, the double ellipses represents the multi-valued attributes. Let us see what is entity. Entity may be an object, a person, or a place or the event that stores the data in the database. In the ER diagram, an entity is represented in rectangle form, and for example, the students, employees, managers, etc. So this diagram represents the entity. So employee and the company are the entities. Entity set, it is a collection of entities of the same type, so which shares the similar properties. For example, a group of students in a college and the students are an entity set. So entities characterized into two types as follows: strong entity set and weak entity set. Strong entity set, the entity types which consists of key attributes, or if there is enough attributes for forming and primary key attribute is called the strong entity. It is represented by a single rectangle. The weak entity set, it does not have a primary attribute and it depends on another strong entity via the foreign key attribute. It is represented by a double rectangle. Now let us see about attributes. So these are the data characteristics of entities or data elements in the data fields. So types of attributes. The types of attributes in your diagram are singularly attributes which contain a single value, for example, age, salary, etc. The key attribute is used to represent the main characteristics of an entity and it represents the primary key. So the key attribute is represented by an ellipse with the text underlined. So in the other example, the SSN is the primary key attribute. And here the ID is the primary key attribute. Multi-value attributes, they contain more than one value of a single entity. For example, phone numbers, email IDs. So we may have number of phone numbers and email IDs, etc. So it is double separate. Then composite attributes, the attributes which can be further divided into different attributes. So for example, name, which consists of first name, middle name, and the last name. And derived attributes can be derived from other attributes. For example, age can be derived from the date of birth. So relationships, it is used to describe the relation between entities. Diamond or the rhombus is used to represent the relationship. Degree of relationship, where a number of different entities set participate, is called a degree of relationship. The unary relationship, it exists when both the participating entity types are the same, and when such a relationship is present, we say that the degree of relationship is 1. The binary relationship, it exists when exactly two entity type participates. When such a relationship is present, we say that the degree is 2. This is the most common degree of relationship, and it is easy to deal with such a relationship as these can be easily converted into relational tables. A ternary relationship, which exists and exactly 3 entity type participates. So when such a relationship is present, we say that the degree is 3. As the number of entity increases the relationship, it becomes complex and it converts them into relation tables. In a relationship, it exists when n number of entities are participating. So any number of entities can participate in the relationship. There is no limitation to the maximum number of entities that can participate. Thank you.